Alright, let's dive into something that's got the Seahawks fan base buzzing, Football Fest 2026. And no, I'm not just talking about Marshawn Lynch casually tossing footballs into the crowd like it's a backyard barbecue. Though, let's be real, that alone is enough to make any Seahawks fan nostalgic. But today, I want to focus on something bigger, something that's got me personally hyped, the rise of Rylie Mills. If you're not already on the Rylie Mills hype train, trust me, now's the time to hop aboard. Here's the thing, Football Fest this year felt different. Maybe it's because Mike Macdonald's vision is finally taking shape in his third year, or maybe it's the fact that they finally practiced in pads, giving us a real taste of what's to come. But what immediately stood out to me was Mills. Second-year defensive tackle, right? And yet, he's already commanding attention like a seasoned veteran. What makes this really interesting is how he's not just showing up, he's dominating. In my opinion, this isn't just a flash-in-the-pan performance. This is the kind of consistency that could redefine the Seahawks' defensive line. Now, let's take a step back and think about what this means for the team. The Seahawks have been searching for a cornerstone on defense, someone who can anchor the line and disrupt offenses consistently. Personally, I think Mills could be that guy. What many people don't realize is how rare it is for a second-year player to have this kind of impact. It's not just about physical talent, it's about football IQ, adaptability, and sheer determination. And Mills seems to have it all. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. If Mills continues to develop at this pace, it raises a deeper question. How does this reshape the Seahawks' strategy moving forward? Are we looking at a defense that can finally compete with the league's best? From my perspective, this isn't just about one player, it's about the ripple effect. A dominant defensive tackle can elevate the entire unit, from the linebackers to the secondary. And in a league where offense often steals the spotlight, a game-changing defense could be the Seahawks' secret weapon. Of course, we can't ignore the elephant in the room, Jadarian Price's absence due to lower body soreness. It's frustrating, no doubt, especially when you're trying to gauge the team's full potential. But here's the silver lining, Mills' performance gives us a reason to stay optimistic. If you take a step back and think about it, the Seahawks are building something here. It's not just about individual players, it's about a culture, a mindset. And Mills is embodying that. One detail I find fascinating is how Macdonald is handling this young talent. He's not just throwing Mills into the fire, he's nurturing him, giving him the representatives he needs to grow. This suggests a level of intentionality in the coaching staff that's been missing in recent years. What this really suggests is that the Seahawks are finally thinking long-term, not just patching holes for the next season. So, where does this leave us? Preseason is just around the corner, and I'm already counting down the days. But more importantly, I'm excited to see how Mills continues to evolve. Will he keep up this level of play? Will he become the defensive cornerstone the Seahawks desperately need? Personally, I'm betting on it. And if you're not already, I'd suggest you start paying attention. Because Rylie Mills isn't just a player to watch, he's a player who could redefine the Seahawks' future. Here's my closing thought. In a league that's constantly evolving, finding and developing talent like Mills is what separates the contenders from the pretenders. The Seahawks might not be there yet, but with players like him, they are definitely on the right track. So, what do you think? Is Rylie Mills the real deal, or is it too early to crown him? Let me know in the comments, I'm all ears.